to be here, and it is that time of year again to film a Christmas house tour. So I'm going to take you around and show you how I've decorated my house for Christmas this year, 2013. Hope you enjoy. If you guys have filmed a house tour that I haven't yet watched, please do mention it in the comments below. I'd love to go check it out. As always, the front of our home isn't particularly festive. We just have a few little pot plant ornaments and Mr. Bailey. My flowers aren't in bloom at the moment, and I have my little Merry Christmas outdoor sign there. And then on the front door we have our silver wreath. When you come in the home, you come into our front entry, and as you can see, we have the banister all decorated, and the girls have their advent calendar here. Back of the front door has a little hanging Santa, and I've got another little reindeer cushion that I bought. I'm pretty sure I got that in Germany, but my memory's going pretty bad. Yeah, I got that in Germany. Then have the front entry table. What I've done this year is I've tried to sort of do themed things. So here we've got our bright reds, and mainly red and white, I guess, with some green thrown in. But it's that sort of fun Santa and pigeon and snowman and penguins going on. These are actually new this year. I've got them in Coles in the supermarket, and the joy sign is new too. I think I got that in Kmart. And my Santa I bought from a chemist in Wollongong. Oh, I just loved him, he was so cute. And the tall snowman and Santa I've had for a couple of years, as with the sprig here. And the water bottles for dog training. So just put some tinsel around the mirror. And we have a little jar of candy canes for any visitors. The main downstairs bathroom has a few decorations. Obviously, with being a blue and white bathroom, it kind of limits what we do, but I've got some sort of things that sort of I felt tied in. I've got my silver Christmas tree, a little jar of baubles. Was better organised. I could have got better coordinated ones, but that's what I had left from last year. And this year I was very excited to find some Christmas themed tissues, so of course I had to buy them. I've been trying to track down a Christmas themed hand wash, but haven't been able to get anything here in Australia as yet. Over here we have a reindeer candle holder. That's from Party Light many years ago, and this is from Bath & Body Works last year. Just a little snowflake one, and I think I've got a lemon scented candle in there. And then I've got my beautiful snowman. He's a Jim Shaw. I bought him in one of the department stores in the US last year, and I've actually seen some stuff this year, but nothing quite as cute as my snowman. I just had to have him. Love him. And then over on the windowsill we just have some sort of bluey silver Christmas trees that I've had for a number of years. I think they were bought in David Jones, but it's going back quite some time. So not a lot in here, but enough to make it a little bit festive. And of course a Christmas Santa. Into the main room of the house. This is where we'll do our Christmas celebrating, Christmas Eve, Christmas morning, and then Christmas Day lunch. We're hosting lunch for 13 people. We're going to try and shift that dining table further to the window and get another sort of 2 folding tables here, and I think we should be able to pull it off. So that'll be nice to have it in the main area, which obviously has the Christmas tree and the most decorating. I've got a table runner I bought from a Christmas shop in Germany. I actually bought it in mind for Valentine's Day, but I think obviously it works for Christmas too. And it was in a Christmas shop, so it's probably supposed to be Christmassy. The 2 candle holders my mum bought me for Christmas a couple of years ago, and I was bringing them out at Christmas and at Valentine's Day. And I had always meant to go and get some more balls for my little candy dish there, or my big candy dish as the case may be, to decorate that a bit more. But I've got a big box of Quality Street chocolates, which on Christmas Eve I will be putting in there. You might want to see some of my chickens out there. That's where they like to hang out. And no, they won't be Christmas dinner. So then we move into the main lounge room and living area. This is where we spend much of our time. Over here on our coffee table, I just have a Christmas placemat, which I bought in Big W last year, but I believe, pretty sure they still got the same ones because they've got the same tablecloths. Silver Christmas tree, a Santa photo. That's a Santa photo of the puppies with Santa 2 years ago. I was nearly going to get a new one this year until I realised the photo would be exactly the same, just a different year, so I didn't bother. A nutcracker. A few years ago I decided I had to have a nutcracker, and I tracked one down. And then I've got this cute little Santa dish. I just swap out the bowl that I usually have there with my sort of lip balm and hand cream and nail file, and now Santa looks after them for me. The main coffee table here, we've got one of those lovely table runners again from Big W. A dish filled with some candy, and since I'm eating almost sugar-free, I don't bother to eat them at all. Got some peppermint bark squares from Ghirardelli that Kevin ordered online from eBay that we fell in love with last Christmas. I've got a Party Light candle sleeve and a Party Light candle. This is poinsettia and musk, and it is so nice. Love it. And I bought this also from Coles. Coles had some great decorations this year. So I've got this cute little lantern. It's really sweet. I love it. So you've got reindeer on one side and a Christmas tree on the other. So obviously in this area is sort of that sort of same white with a bit of red and green. Now the theme I went for in this area is kind of that, what do you call it? Nature themed, rustic. I'm not sure. Many of my new items that I purchased this year did have that sort of theme going for it. Little girl, where did I get her from? I'm not sure where she came from. I've had her for a couple of years. She could have even come from the Baltics or somewhere like that. I think I picked up a while ago. The Christmas tree, paper Christmas tree, cardboard Christmas tree I got, I think from David Jones a couple of years back, but I've also seen them around, so they're still around, yeah. And all this set here is all new from Bed Bath & Table this year, so you can tell, obviously I loved it. Yeah, really like that theme. That is for tall candles, but obviously I don't have quite the height to put that in, and I think it looks just fun on its own anyway. And then this is my beloved Christmas decoration that we bought in Germany last year, and we're lucky enough we were able to ship them home and didn't have to carry them with us because we couldn't have carried them on our trip. But that is just beautiful. Kevin's still got to do the conversion for me. We'd ordered one for Australia. You could buy whichever converter you want, whatever power you needed, but they gave us the wrong one and we didn't realise obviously until it arrived here in Australia. But it's all hand carved. Isn't it stunning? It probably doesn't really show it off up there at the best, but maybe it'll be a bit more noticeable, but it was the best place I had to put it. I wasn't going to put it in the front entry in case it got wrecked. Also bought these in Germany from the same Christmas shop. Just thought they were really cute. The deer I've had for a couple of years, and the Christmas tree as well. And the joy came a year or two ago from Oxfam. So I thought they tied together really, really nicely. I was happy with how that area came up. And this was actually given to my grandmother, and she passed along to me because she has nowhere to put it. And Kevin can't stand wind chimes, so we just hang it here. It doesn't make any noise. And obviously with the birds and the sort of rustic theme, I felt it tied in. It's a little robin, so they're around at Christmas time in other parts of the world. So coming down here, we have 2 Party Light bird candles, which again I use at Christmas and at Halloween. Got my Santa snowmen stocking holders. I do need to obviously get 2 that coordinate with them or buy 4 new ones. But I haven't found anything yet this year that I've liked for our new stockings that we got from Pottery Barn Kids. And obviously, as you can see, we've had them all embroidered. And I just think they are so beautiful. I can't wait to start a new family tradition of filling stockings, and we're all going to have one. Kevin and I have never had a stocking since we were children. And of course, the puppies have to have one too. And then we have the Christmas tree, which tells so many different stories. We've been collecting Hallmark decorations since we got married. So there is one going back to here to 1992, and every year we add probably between 1 and 3 decorations that mean something to us. Let's see, what can we find from this year? Well, let me maybe take a quick stroll down memory lane for you, pointing out some of the more important ones. Obviously, I was pregnant with Amy, That was when we were deciding, is it broken, but we were deciding whether to move or to stay in the current home that we were. We're weighing up decisions. Neuschwanstein Castle from Germany. That was when Amy started school, 2004. Alaska, obviously. Baby's first Christmas. First year in our new house. That was the first year here in 2005. Got some baby ones from St Thomas. Here's our first Christmas together. No, that was our Christmas together. Christy's baby photo. Puppy. I think that was the year we got Belle. What else have we got? So we've got some sisters. The year we went to Uluru as a family. Here we got Bailey. Our family 2007. That's one of this year's ornaments with the 2 dots because we realised we had none of Rosie on the tree. It's a small one from our Disney trip, the year we went skiing. That was from England, Santa and his little sheep. That was another one, that was the year we went to Western Australia. Another family Christmas, another family photo. That was the year we flew actually literally around the world. We went to the UK and then back home via America from our Disney trip last year. The kids actually taken off with quite a few of these, but anyway, I always loved this one with the Goldie chasing the kids on the sled. Isn't it precious? I just love that. That's probably my most favourite ornament. I think it was the first one of the first Hallmark ones we ever got, like the moving ones. So we got from Rothenburg, San Francisco, another Germany one, Universal Studios. So as you can see, when we put them up, most of these have a story to tell. The new, this is my new skirt, my new Christmas skirt that I got last year at Disney World. I just love it, so beautiful. Just love the colours of it, and obviously it's Disney themed, which I love, and we've got lots of Disney decorations on our tree, but I think it's quite subdued as well. It's not really in your face. And obviously our tree is very, very multicoloured, so kind of all matches in. On my desk, I don't have a lot. I have just a Christmas house, I think that lights up. A little moving Santa, which I think we got in Russia. Yeah, we got him in Russia. A little paper house. It's actually a decoration, but I just thought it was so cute. I had to have. I've got a thing obviously about Christmas houses, and it's actually got a light in it too. And that was from Maya this year. And then the only other thing, I've got a little owl here. Now he's obviously an ornament too, but I didn't really have the right place to hang him on the tree. He's a bit big for our tree, so he's just hanging there for now, keeping me company. And I've got a small amount of Twisted Peppermint hand cream left from last Christmas. Over here we have a sign written by Christy, a letter written by Christy a number of years ago to Santa. You can tell by the atrocious spelling. I think it's like 4 or 5 years ago she wrote that, and we've just sort of kept it because it gives us a giggle every time we get it out. So in our open shelving, I have the 2 Walker's shortbread tins that I fell in love with and thought were really cute. A Christmas tea set, which I'm kind of thinking I might retire this year. Parts of it are broken and I don't know I really love it anymore. So that might be the last year that it appears in the Christmas house tour. And I've also got a lot more stuff. As you can see, my gingerbread shelf is kind of almost to the point of exploding. This was my first gingerbread purchase. Kevin bought it for me when I went to hospital in 2007, and I loved him, thought he was so cute, and then I started collecting gingerbread stuff. So I've got a big platter back there, and the salt and pepper shakers, a candle. This is from Party Light. My mum gave me this house. It's not really great quality, and if I could find something to replace that I would, because it's a little bit yeah, it doesn't really tie in with I mean, it's gingerbread, but it's not as nice as my other decorations, so I'd probably let that go if I had something else to put there. This one I bought from Maya. They had a 30% off sale not long ago. You might have seen my haul. And then these 2 I bought in France, when we were in Germany, we went over to France for one day, and I bought those two guys. So they're really cute. Next shelf down is sort of more delicate Christmas china, I guess. The teapots and cups are from Whittards, as is the what is that called? The teapot cozy as well. You wouldn't believe I didn't even realise these went together. I've had this for a number of years. My mum bought it for me years and years ago. It's Villeroy & Bosch, and it often goes on a Christmas table. And I bought this at I bought this in Orlando last year at the department store. Loved it. And it wasn't until I also got my Christmas decorations out this year I actually realised they went together. They're both Villeroy & Bosch, and obviously they coordinate. So this is from the Missile Park series, Horse and Sleigh. I just thought that was so lovely. I didn't realise they went together. And what have we got down here? We've got a couple of Christmas plates. Mr. Grinch, that we bought at Universal last year. And a cute little reindeer, M&M World. He was a gift with purchase last year, more M&M World in Orlando. And obviously all our summer fruits. On the main table I have my Kissing Santas that come out every year, and I still think they're as cute can be. And then over above the sink I have this bird. So this is kind of again a bit of a woodland sort of animal theme going on here. So I've got my little birdie, Christmas bird. I've got a little owl in the jar from my poinsettia. I went for a white one this year. I've never had a white poinsettia, so I thought we'd go with something different. Another little Christmas jar, a little deer, and Christmas trees. I was going to make my own, but I saw these and they were 30% off. I thought, well, for this year, that'll be great. I don't have to stress about trying to make them. And this little owl, he's new this year. I got him from Maya as well. So I thought he was really cute. I was kind of forgotten that I had the other birds because I bought him very early in the season. Over here I have a new sign. This is from Target. Keep calm and jingle all the way. They had another one. Can't remember what it said, but I nearly bought that one. But this one I thought was really cute. We have some Christmas tea. So I'm enjoying Twining's Christmas tea, which is a black tea, and a Hanley & Sons white Christmas tea, which is really nice too. We have, if you look in our drawers, we have swapped over our china. So we brought all the Christmas plates and stuff out, ready to use. Well, we've been using in all our Christmas mugs. I have a lot of mugs, considering this is just Christmas mugs. No kitchen table, I just have the same matching tablecloth from Big W, got last year, and I love it. And it wears so well, it doesn't seem to stain. I can wash it and just hang it out to dry, and it's got a few wrinkles, but it doesn't really need iron, so it's brilliant. And I was tempted to get another one, but I don't need to because this one works so well. I've washed it and dried it in a couple of hours today. So really, if you're looking for a good tablecloth, check out these ones from Big W. And I've got my little dish with my cute little reindeer and the poinsettias. I've had this for years. I think it was probably bought from Myra David Jones, but many, many years ago. And I just got some of these party light little candle holders, and I just put some red glass beads in the bottom and some candles to make it nice and festive. Hanging up above my kitchen bench, I just have some snowflakes that I made up a year or two ago. Just bought obviously 6 snowflake decorations and some long sort of hooks and hooked them all together. Over here we have a poster I bought a number of years back from the homemade markets in Canberra. I bought them I think 2 years ago, saw them there again this year, so I still really love that. And then we have the family room. So a few Christmas decorations here. Little house, the girls used to love to play with that. They broke it somewhere along the line, but it's still cute. But we don't have any little kids coming anymore. And then we have a few decorations. Unfortunately, I lost one of the numbers on that one, so not quite sure whether to keep him or not. And we have our second Christmas tree, which I put the lights on, and Chris did the rest. So we've got some more of our Hallmark decorations have made it through here, but these are sort of more general decorations, and some of Christy's special ones and Amy's special ones. So with that, we'll put out the Christmas puppy that Amy, I think, got on her first Christmas. Is that right? Yep, look, 1999. So Amy was given that by her other grandmother, no, great-grandmother, on her first Christmas. Put out some Christmas blankets that the girls have been given. And I just sort of I haven't totally decorated these shelves. I just stuck in a few Christmas things as need be. I love this, but it didn't really fit in anywhere with my decorating this year. So it usually has a more prominent spot than tucked in the corner. And then over here, we have a few more things. It's a bit of a mess, this area, so I'll have to apologise for that. And a little Christmas tree there. There's been no decorating at all done in the scrapbook room. And now at the top of the stairs with 2 puppies. So there's not a lot of decorating upstairs, but I'll show you what we have got. We have got there's a few things here new at the top of the stairs, which is nice. Some of our older things. This was bought, I think, when Amy was a little tiny little girl, and she told us the story the night before Christmas. But it's not plugged in at the moment. But every Christmas Eve, the girls would always play that when they were younger. Got 2 little Goldie plates. But I sort of started collecting them and realised I didn't need that many Goldie Christmas plates, so I stopped my subscription. And these actually came with chocolates in them one year, and we just sort of kept them for decoration. Okay, into our bedroom. Again, not a lot going on here, and it's actually the first year I've decorated besides the bears. So our little Christmas bears go onto our bed. Oh, they're cute. And this is the first year I've put a Christmas tree up in our room. I'd really like to get a nice white one, but this was one that Amy had used previously and didn't want any more. I think she's running out of time and couldn't be bothered. So, plus we don't really have anywhere for it. So I'll take that one for this year, and I'll keep looking out. I've been looking, and I'll just keep looking out for the perfect one for there. Oh, I could even do a nice big one there, but probably not so practical. That's fine, I think, over there. And then I just bought up one of the Santas that we've had for many years, and a reindeer. Again, I'm not sure we had them. We've had them for some time. Then over here beside my bed, on my bedside table, I just have this. It's actually for a tea light. You put on the top, but I haven't got anything in there. I think I might have had that here last year as the only Christmas decoration. But this year, I've got my ladder, so I'm about to bring some more decorations in. So I don't really like candles in here. Kevin sometimes suffers with his asthma with candles going out. Party light tend to be okay, but we're not really going to chance it in the bedroom, so when he's going to go sleep. So I've got my little reindeer thing here, and this comes off and it's actually a candle snuffer. So maybe I could like that one because I could snuff out the candle when it was time. And I bought this cute pot puree Christmas set, I can't remember where now, a while ago. And I couldn't find any dishes, but I had 2 of these little baskets, so I just popped it in that. And what else we got? So I've got this this globe thing here. So I think that's Party Light 2 from many years ago. Yep. A lot of Party Light stuff in this house. I'm a big fan, in case you didn't know. And then we bought this, which is obviously started to fall apart with the wind up here. And that was bought, I think, in the Baltic somewhere, but I can't quite remember where. I only unboxed it this year. I think it light in the heat turns it as well. And just some little stuffed snowmen and reindeer. And then this is a deer or reindeer that normally goes on the bed with the abominable snowman. They usually go on the bed, and they're kind of Christmassy, so I think, well, I don't know about the abominable snowman, but he's snow. So I just put them there. And you have to excuse my bathroom. It was tidy. I was ready from the tour, but I'm rearranging at the minute. So all I've got in here is just a silver glitter Christmas tree and another one of the pot puree baskets. So into the girls' bathroom, we've got a little Christmas tree and a little trio of carolers up there. That's all. And then lastly, Christy hasn't really decorated her room for Christmas this year, but she's obviously put her new Christmas dog out that she got, and her little pillow, and then she's put her Christmas tree. But she didn't get to decorate the Christmas tree this year. It was a bit of a chaotic sort of lead into Christmas. So I hope you enjoyed my Christmas house tour. But don't forget, you can like the video, subscribe if you don't usually watch my channel, and next year after Vlogmas finishes I'll be back with more normal organising, home beauty videos. More along the lines of what I normally film rather than just lots of Vlogmas. I'll talk to you next time. Goodbye.